Good day, everyone. I'm Noshin Nawal, an LL.M candidate from University of Dhaka and a young constitutional law enthusiast. Welcome to the last video of our short video series, which is Introduction to the Constitution of Bangladesh. In this video, we will talk about Part 9A to Part 11 of the Constitution. Part 9A of the Constitution provides for emergency provisions from Article 141A to Article 141C. Article 141A outlines the grounds, duration, and validity of a proclamation of emergency. A proclamation of emergency may be issued by the President upon satisfaction that there exists a grave emergency threatening the security or economic life of Bangladesh or any part thereof by war or external aggression or internal disturbance. Such proclamation requires the counter signature of the Prime Minister, which can be revoked by a subsequent proclamation, shall be laid before the Parliament, and it may be made before actual occurrence of any war, threat, or aggression, on satisfaction that there exists imminent danger and shall cease to be in operation after 120 days. If a proclamation is made when the Parliament stands or has been dissolved during the 120 this time frame, such proclamation shall be dissolved within 30 days of the reconstitution of the Parliament, unless approved earlier by the Parliament. In Advocate Sultana Kamal versus Bangladesh, it was accepted by the High Court decision that an emergency shall cease to operate within 210 days of the proclamation with a combined application of 120-day time limit under Article 141A and 90-day time limit under Article 123. Furthermore, the court in this case also held that requirement of the satisfaction of the president is subjective and is subject to judicial review. Article 141B provides for the suspension of certain articles related to fundamental rights during emergencies. During the subsistence of a proclamation of emergency, rights contained in Article 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, and 42 shall not restrict the power of the state to take executive action or make any law which would have been able to take or make if not for the provisions of Part 3 of the Constitution. However, any law so made shall cease to operate to the extent of its inconsistency upon expiry or cessation of the proclamation of emergency. Points to be noted here is that rights are not automatically suspended unless any law is made or executive action taking that effect. And only Article 36 to 40 and 42 remain suspended as per Article 141B, meaning that the other fundamental rights contained in Part 3 remain in force despite the proclamation of emergency. Article 141C provides for suspension of enforcement of fundamental rights during emergencies. While a proclamation of emergency is in force, the President may, by order, which is supported by written advance of the Prime Minister, declare suspended enforcement of the rights conferred by Part 3 of the Constitution, and proceedings pending before the court concerning enforcement of the rights as may be specified in the order, either during the pendency of the proclamation or for any such shorter period as may be specified in the order, which shall extend to the whole of Bangladesh or any part thereof. In Atar Rahman versus B.M. Mohibur Rahman, the appellate division held that during emergency, the fundamental right to equality cannot be invoked, and that there is no scope for inquiry into the enforcement of fundamental rights suspended by the President under Article 141C, Subarticle 1. Part 10 deals with amendment of the Constitution solely under Article 142. Any provision of the Constitution may be amended by Act of Parliament through addition, alteration, Substitution or repeal, conditional upon the long title of the bill expressly stating that it will amend the provision of the Constitution and the bill being passed by the votes of at least two-thirds members of the Parliament prior presentation. The President shall have 7 days from presentation to assent to the bill, upon expiry of which the President shall have deemed to have assented to it. It's to keep in mind that under Article 7b, the basic structure or provisions of the Constitution shall not be amended by way of amendment, alteration, repeal, or any other means. Now coming to Part 11. Part 11 deals with various issues ranging from property of the Republic, international treaties, and oath taking to authentic texts of and commencement of the Constitution. Article 143 provides that all minerals and other things of value underlying any land of Bangladesh, the ocean within the territorial sea or over the continental shelf, and any property without rightful owner located in Bangladesh shall be lawfully vested in the Republic. The Parliament may also, from time to time, delimit the territory of Bangladesh, including its territorial sea and continental shelf. Under Article 144, the Republic exercises executive authority over the acquisition, sale, transfer, mortgage, and disposal of property, including carrying out trade, business, and market making of any contract. Under Articles 145 and 145A, all contracts and deeds made in the exercise of executive authority of the Republic shall be expressed to be made by, executed on behalf of, and any such manner as directed by the President, who alongside any other person shall not be personally liable for any such deed or contract made or executed. All treaties with foreign countries shall be submitted to the President, who shall present them to the Parliament, except treaties concerning national security, which shall be presented in a secret session of the Parliament. Under Article 146, the government of Bangladesh may sue or be sued in the name of Bangladesh. Article 147 governs the remuneration, privileges, and other terms and conditions of the service of a person holding the office of the President, the Prime Minister, Speaker or Deputy Speaker, Minister, Minister of State, or Deputy Minister, Judge of the Supreme Court, Auditor General, Election Commissioner, and Member of the Public Service Commission. And Article 142.8 details that a person elected or appointed to any office mentioned in the third schedule shall, prior to entering the office, subscribe an oath or affirmation, and that such person shall be deemed to have entered office immediately after taking oath. Under Article 150, in the period between 7 March 1971 and 16 December 1972, the historical speech of 7th March 1971 and the Declaration of Independence made by the father of the nation, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, on 26 March, and the Proclamation of Independence made by the Mujibnagar government in the 10th April 1971, as set out in the 5th, 6th, and 7th schedule of the Constitution, respectively, are the historical speech and instruments of the independence and struggle of freedom of Bangladesh, deemed to the transitional and temporary provision for the said period. Article 151 provides a list of presidential orders that stand repealed, and Article 152 provides a list of interpretation of the terminology used throughout the Constitution. Under Article 153, it is mandated that the Constitution shall commence on the 16th December 1972, and the Bengali and English version of the Constitution shall be certified by the Speaker of the Constituent Assembly. And in case of conflict between the two texts, the Bengali text will prevail. The Constitution of People's Republic of Bangladesh is not a mere piece of document. It is the symbol of our freedom and the recognition of our rights. human dignity, equality, and justice. With this video, we end our series, Introduction to the Constitution of Bangladesh. Thank you for being with us and joining us in the promotion of human rights, human dignity, equality, justice, and the rule of law. Happy World Constitution Day.